Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful you're here and joining me for this workout. Today is an upper body strength day where we're going to focus on the arms and abs. It's going to be extra spicy. What you'll need is a pair of dumbbells, something on the medium side, but if you have options, that's great. Grab it all. You can go heavy and always drop set to a lighter set. Otherwise, just stick to something medium range. And you may need a mat or just a soft surface so you're comfortable. The format today is going to be circuit style training. So we're going to focus on 10 moves, run it through twice, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. And if you're ready, let's jump in. All right, we're going to jump straight in today. However, I do encourage you to warm up before this. I'm going to link a warm up in the description below as well as a cool down for you to bookend and have a complete workout. Otherwise, let's start without our weights. So have your dumbbells ready. We're going to start at the back of our mat or at the back of your space. We have an inchworm to push up. So hinging forward at the hips, walk out to a high plank. Push up either on your toes or your knees, getting that chest all the way down to the ground, and then walk it back, stop at your toes. Feel that nice stretch. Take your time. So walk out nice and slow and move through this to engage that upper body, keep that core nice and strong. The aim is to keep those hips nice and steady to the ground. Connect that breath. Breathe out as you push up. Finish off this last one. And take your 15 seconds rest or a transition, grab your dumbbells. We have a weighted dead bug. So tabletop the legs, reach those hands to the ceiling, palms face each other. Ready, let's extend opposite arm to opposite leg and then return to center. Slow and steady and controlled. Hover that bottom leg off just an inch. The lower the leg, the harder it is. So if you feel this in your lower back, just don't go so as far with that leg extending. Really reach that arm straight behind you, almost like a lat pull over here. Engage your core, draw that belly button in towards the spine. And take your 15 seconds. Next move, we're in a bridge hold. So lifting those hips up. Now the palms flip out. We have a wide chest press and then recenter. Keeping the hips high the entire time. Lifting up. Goalpost the arms here, so check that form. When the arms come down, just make sure those arms are in a goalpost position, so 90-degree bend of the elbows, squeezing up at the top. Inhale to lower, exhale to squeeze. I always like to say, imagine those weights like magnets, really squeeze at the top. Tension on the way down and up. Keep those hips high. And take a rest. Now we have a skull crusher with a leg raise. So once again, those palms are going to face each other. One skull crusher, bend from the elbow. One leg raise, down and up. Option to go single leg with that leg raise. Off you go. Skull crusher, and then legs come down and up. Really press that lower back into the mat. So if you're going single leg, just alternate one leg at a time, dropping down. You're still working the lower abs there. And maybe on the second set, we'll take it a little harder. And we can skull crush and drop the legs at the same time. Stay strong and rest. Now, dropping the weights down by the side, not too far because we will be using them after this. So we have a boxer sit-up, jab cross at the top, and then coming back down. Sit up, 2 punches straight, and then back down. Really dig your heels into the ground. Curl up through the spine, and then control on the way down. So really round out the spine on the way up and the way down. Strong punches at the top. Work those arms. Get that rotation in the core. And if you have lighter weights, try this with the weights. Mine are just that little too heavy to punch with the weights. Last one, rest. Next move, we have a dumbbell gorilla row. So widen those feet in a sumo squat position. We're alternating one arm at a time, rowing up to that waistline. Off you go. So just below the rib cage, alternating right to left, squeezing those lats together at the top. Really stay low and open up those hips. You'll get a leg bone here as well. Option to support the weights on the ground, if that feels better for you. Or you can burn the legs a little and hold it up here if you like. Draw that belly button in, hold strong, finish it off, and rest. Next move, we have an alternating Arnold press. So palms flip in, facing your body, alternating, extending that weight to the ceiling as you rotate and flip the palm. Off you go. Press and then back in. Palm faces in, flip out, press, back in. To make this harder, you can have the weights up here in that 90 degrees angle. That's gonna really burn out the shoulders. But if your weights are starting to feel a little heavy on that shoulder joint, especially if you have any rotator cuff issues like me, you can hug those elbows in to the body and still work those shoulders. Already sweating here. Inhale to lower, exhale to press up. Last one. So good. All right, shake it out. Now we have bicep curl, neutral to wide. Ready, roll those shoulders back and down, soft knees. Let's go. One neutral, one wide. Hitting all angles of the arms today. Good. Coming up to your last 10 seconds. And transition, let's drop to one weight. Keep that weight in your right arm. We're coming onto our side body. We have a row to press and then back down. Alrighty, support yourself on that left arm. Row that weight into our sideline. Press it up to the ceiling and then back down. To make this harder, you can float that top leg. Float that right leg. That's gonna really engage and work that core strength and stability, as well as hitting that arm. Good. All the way. Finish up this last one. And Flip over to the other side. Same thing, and this finishes out the circuit, and then we just run it all back. So now that weight's in the left arm, support yourself on that right arm. Make sure that knee's in line with the hip. Row, press, control back down. Option to float that left leg. Maybe you have one side stronger than the other. My other side is definitely stronger than this one. Stay with me. And take your 15 seconds. And we are running it back. So back to that inchworm push-up. If you were on your knees before for the push-up, let's go to the toes. Ready? Off you go, walking out a little quicker this second set. Just stop at the toes, walk it out, push up, all the way down. Get that chest to the ground. So almost kiss the ground. So if you haven't quite got that range on your toes, drop to your knees. I'd much rather you get on your knees and get all the way down than just a little pulse on your toes. We're gonna build up to it. Build that strength. And transitioning into our weighted dead bug. Laying down, tabletop the legs, weights to the ceiling, palms face each other. Extend opposite arm to opposite leg, recenter. Shoulder away from your ear. So as you extend that arm back, can you drop those shoulders down and away from the ear? Pressing that belly button into the spine, into the mat. Last one. Beautiful. Set yourself up, get ready for your chest press with that bridge hold. Lifting up from the hips, weights up to the ceiling, flip the palms out, and ready. Staying strong through that torso and that ISO hold in your bridge. Working that deep core. Inhale to lower, exhale, squeezing up. Beautiful team, you're almost there. And rest. Next move, that skull crusher leg raise. Now, can we drop the legs and the arms at the same time and then bring it back all together? Once again, you have the option single leg. So bending from the elbow as you drop the legs, back to center. Even more, really think about pressing that lower back into the mat. It should naturally have a little curve, but you shouldn't be able to fit your arm underneath you. So if you feel that lower back coming off the mat, go to that single leg or skull crush, then the leg raise. I'd rather you keep that good form than taking that progression. And rest. Weights down, boxer sit up. I love this move. You can let out some aggression with those punches. Okay, sitting up, 2 big punches, right for the nose. Imagine something in front of you, a bag. I was gonna say a person, maybe not a person. Not too nice for that. But sometimes, yeah, you do need to visualize something, someone. Breathe. Smash this one out. You're in your last 15 seconds. Control on the way down. Beautiful. Dumbbell gorilla row. Widen the feet, sit the hips down. Have your weights in front of you, in line with that belly button, and we're alternating right to left. Option to keep the weights on the ground, or if you want that leg burn, bring them up. But just make sure we're focusing on that upper body, so try not to take too much in your legs here. Squeezing the shoulder blades together as you row that weight up. Dropping those shoulders back down your body. Keeping that core nice and strong. And take that rest. Standing up tall, alternating Arnold press. So elbows in, tight or out, and we are alternating right to left. Getting that good shoulder burn on this one. Keep drawing the lats down. So dropping those shoulders away from the ears. So as you press up, you don't want to do this. You want to keep those shoulders away from the ears. Finish strong with me. And shake it out. Maybe you need to drop the weights. Do a little shimmy, shake it out. We have bicep curl, neutral to wide. Ready? Weights up. So regular bicep curl, elbows in tight, wide bicep curl. Keep those elbows in the entire time. That's gonna work just that bicep strength. We're isolating here. So you don't want to use any momentum from the legs, from the back, just using your strength, your power. Beautiful team, 20 seconds to go. And then we just have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, this went quick today. Last one. Dropping one weight down, keep one in your right hand. Come on to that left knee. Support yourself on that left arm. Row to press. Now, option, if you took it before, let's float that leg. If you didn't float the leg before, just try it, even if you do a couple of reps in this position. Have a go. That's how we get better, by just testing ourselves, challenging ourselves each and every time we show up. We don't want to stay complacent. We want to keep growing, keep getting better. 10 seconds. I'm feeling the shakes. And Transition, other side. This is your last 45 seconds of work. Whew. Ready? Weight's gonna be in our left hand now. Off you go. Row, press, and back down. Keep that leg in line with the hip. If it starts to drop, lift it a little higher. Squeeze those abs. One more for me. Squeeze up, press, and down. Amazing, amazing job. Sit down for me. And let's seal in our upper body strength day. Inhale, reach those arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more, inhale. And exhale, bring them down through heart center. So, so good. I'm going to link a cool down for you to do because we need to cool down, stretch out our muscles, bring that heart rate down. And then you have a complete workout, but I hope you loved this arms and abs workout. So spicy. Like I said, I was shaking in those last few moves. So I hope you feel great. I hope you feel strong, empowered. That's what these strength days are all about. And if you're on the 7-day program and series with me in live time, this is what, day 5? We got 2 more to go. Home stretch. I will see you tomorrow in that case. Otherwise, I'll see you next workout. And I'm just so grateful you've chosen to move with me. Please like, subscribe, comment. I love to hear from you and have the most beautiful day. Thank you guys.